So yeah, yo, like peace and blessings and stuff like that, yo. Like I don't know, like with my mind, sometimes I got all these questions that my mind dig real deep in that maybe other people don't think about. Maybe some people do. I don't know because I don't have these conversations with other people. But what bugs my mind is like there's so many questions out there, right? And the answers is really not existing. They exist because of like, okay, we got history and we got all these things and shit like that, but we really don't know. Like that's crazy. Like I think it's like what you connected with. I'm gonna tell you why, right? When you actually look at this world and how it was created, it's something higher. We know that. We know that based on evidence, based on building and fucking all this crazy shit. Just like trees and all this shit like that, right? But we really don't know who created it. Like we really don't know. Now we have a connection of what created it. Like yo, some people call it God or shit like that. But I know if this was like if this was like 11:10, and you was getting like saved from different things and stuff like that, God wasn't available. See what I'm saying? That name wasn't around. So people has been saved by spiritual entities since the beginning of time, right? But there has never been a label for it. You see what I'm saying? So us as creatures, right? I look at it as this, right? Your brain alone is like a fucking it's like the key. It's like a key. So if you unlock this key, you unlock. So they show you like these movies like Lucy and shit like that, right? Of just an example. Now that's the only movie they ever fucking made. They don't ever make nothing else like that of how much you've used, bro. But they made an example. If you use 100% of your brain, right? You can like do all this magnificent shit, right? Like all this powerful shit. Now listen to this shit. This ain't something you gotta find. This ain't a treasure chest. This ain't like, oh shit, you gotta look for it. This shit is something everybody has, yo. But you gotta unlock it, right? Now, look, this is listen. But there's people outside knows that you have this power, and their job is to make sure you never unlock it. So their whole job is to confuse it. Like, you don't know what the fuck you are. You don't know if you each like you just out and it's like, yo, that's smart as hell, yo. Like, it was smart for you to distract me. Like, cause that let you know who I was before I even know what I was. You see what I'm saying? Like you was already prepared for me before I was even prepared for you. Like you was already had a fucking plan for a nigga before I even know what the plan was. Who was the planner? Whoever's the planner was more smarter than the people that was, you see what I'm saying? Like this shit, look, all right, look, dig this. Imagine there's people out there in this world that can use 70% of their brain, 60. That is magnificent. You know what the fuck they can do? Imagine if they realize brain waves and frequencies, all the shit that we know about to like a 3 degree, a 3%. Imagine they knew like 60%. So when I see how music, instrumentals, beats, food, religion, all this shit is like, wow. That shit is amazing how you confuse people like that. Who are you? Like you a worldly being because God didn't do this shit. God didn't confuse all these people like this. Who are you, bro? Like that's amazing. Politics, Democrat, food, poor, rich, this, that, dark skin, light skin, this, internet. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is behind this? This is a smart mother. Yo, this nigga's intelligent. We got hate. People hating each other. People like this, and this is the key. This is the whole key of it. That's not what you was born for. That's crazy. I wasn't born. No, you was born totally opposite of what you was doing now, and that's what fucks with people. That's what fucks, and it's crazy because they like know that confusion make you kill yourself. When you're confused of you, it's like tug of war. Imagine if there was no tug of war and you just lived your purpose. Like There was nobody confusing nobody. They would just, you just came out living how you felt. If you a runner, hiker, drawer, whatever, you were just drawing on stones and shit. They would be calling you to draw on stone. I want you to make a story about this giraffe I seen outside. You draw on this rock, and I'm gonna give you 2 cloths. And I mean, it's just regular shit. Nope. You can never be fortunate off your talent because it doesn't pay your rent. Like, that's smart. It does, but you have to still go through the system. You have to open up a store. Maybe you got to do online, but you got to still buy our phones. You still got to use our service. You still got to use our subscriptions. You still, anything you want to do, you still got to go through us. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you got your own company, but you have to use our subscriptions. You have to use our canvases to make the titles. Everything is through us. Everything. Ain't like you bought a black phone that was black owned and all this stuff. No, it doesn't work. Even if you go through Amazon and buy that fucking material, nigga, you had to still go through us to get it. Nigga, we yeah, you got your own business, but we provide the products for your business, nigga. So it ain't yours, it's ours too. Cause without our transportation, you wouldn't have one. It ain't like you got your own trucks and your own warehouse and you're making it from fucking, no, nigga, it's a chain. It's smart. But who was smart enough to think of 10 years ahead when niggas can't even think 10 minutes? That's what's crazy. Niggas can't even think 20 minutes in the future. What you doing tomorrow? I don't know. I just gotta wait till it come. What? These niggas already got 10 years planned. How are you the same as me? But your whole plan was to control me from not being you. That's crazy. That's smart as fuck, yo. You're the same as me. You're the same as me. And your whole purpose is me not to be like you. So you learn how to keep me down. And you stay up. It's smart. I don't give a fuck. You have $1 billion and you'll never see that person. This person that you talk, I don't even know who he is, but I know it ain't, I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't say human, whatever, but when I actually listen to people and how they think, you have a brain. This shit is your key. What keeps it shut? Like, what keeps it pain, drama, trauma? What the fuck? Where does that shit, what? What the fuck is that? What? Who teaches that? Like, I could never be a warrior with this mentality. Like, what the fuck? That's like right now he's saying, all right, suit up. Tomorrow, we got to go fight the Congo. And I'm like, I can't be like, damn, man, I'm depressed right now. I can't go. Like, what? What? Like, what? Like, how did we become from fucking, we're internet, we're warriors. We're not warriors. We're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, niggas master archery. This nigga can shoot a bow. That's skill. A bullet ain't skill. The bullet going through so fast, it can go through the branches and shit. An arrow got to be precise. If you're doing herbs and shit like that, you got to be precise. You'll kill somebody. If you're doing building, you got to watch how you build, because if you don't build it right, it can collapse on a family. Everything is too precise. So you really have to be knowledgeable to be called that leader of that, because of not only your knowledge, but your experience. Now people have no knowledge of anything but say they experienced at it. Makes no sense. This is what I'm saying. That like, oh my, this is crazy. It boggles my mind. Yo, like, I don't understand. Look, when I think about those pyramids and shit, this shit is deep. Yo, like, think about this. Think about this, right? There was once, I don't know how dinosaurs look, because I never seen one. But I can tell you this. There was once, by this world being old, common sense, it wasn't always what it was through like buildings and stuff like that. So before all these buildings and stuff, there was land. There was nothing but like creatures, I guess. Dinosaurs and shit like that. Just say, I'm not saying this is a fact. Just giving you an example of what could be if this planet is old as they said. So this planet, just say we go back 1 million years ago. I can't speak on if man was existing, but just say we speak on 1 million years ago, right? The animals in that environment will be totally different than the animals we live in with today. Not only that they're bigger, stronger, and more powerful, but man has to live with them. You know how advanced we will have to be. Now, we're not smart. Like, we're not like, oh my God, we got clothes and shit. But to be able to escape, you got to be fast. You gotta be, you got like, you know what I mean? You got 2 kids and shit like that. I don't know how you survive. Nigga, if you make it to 20, nigga, you blessed. Living with them type of creatures and shit. Just say if it wasn't that old. Let's go back a half, 500, let's go back 10,000 years ago. 40,000 years ago when fish was plentiful and shit like that. Imagine if you was in the woods and what the fuck you saw. 40,000 years ago, no woods, no buildings, just woods. You know what type of animals will be out there, nigga? You know how prepared you have to be? The mosquitoes look like motherfucking deers. The mosquitoes ain't even fucking, they not flying, they walk. They heavy as, nigga, what? Like bats. Fucking mosquitoes like bats, man. Like, come on, you crazy? We couldn't even endure with that now. How the fuck you tough? That's not tough. Tough is like survival type shit. Like, I can go out there and be like, you know what I mean? I'm scared, but nigga, you ain't gonna know it. I'm gonna make sure that because animals can smell fear. That's why you see them men with them, it'd be a big ass saber tooth. And he'd be like, he'd be yelling back at him and shit. Cause he really scared, nigga. But he trying to show the animal, nigga, I'm bigger than you, nigga. I'm what? He's scared inside though. But he can't let them see it or smell it. Could it be over? If he buckle, they gonna tear his ass up. We buckle so much now. But I be thinking where we come from. Like, we wasn't always like this. Who trained us to be so soft? Who trained us to think about so many mental healths and shit? I don't think the cavemen have mental health and shit. Like the motherfuckers in the 1400s have that shit. This nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. To be albino in them days, nigga, you had to be thorough. Nigga, them niggas probably hunt you down. What, nigga, you look crazy as hell. I'm gonna tell you something. You ever heard about witches? What they did to them? They casting, they doing spells and shit. They killing them. You know how hard it is to be a witch, knowing that you're gonna die? That's motherfucking loyalty right there. That's dedication. Niggas ain't doing, nigga, what? That shit is real, yo, because it was all about, like, how much you believe in it. Are you willing to die for it? If you read that Bible and shit like that, I'm not saying it's facts, but a lot of that Bible tell you, like, sacrifice. Like, yo, you believe in this shit, yo, jump off a cliff, nigga. Or if you believe in this shit, nigga, sacrifice something. Like, they always test your shit. That's the same thing as, like, they test you. That's what it's all about, tests. And a lot of people are scared to test because they scared. So I'm like, how can you have faith? Like, God and fear don't live in the same home, bro. Like I don't believe in God name. I don't believe in God as the word. I believe in the goddamn energy and the whatever it is behind it. I just know there's something. I just know God is the language that I speak in English. So that's the only thing I can speak as a higher power. You know what I mean? But I just know common sense. There got to be something out there higher than, because this shit is too crazy. Fishes and shit, the sea, the air, the space and shit. Man, nobody can create that shit but something crazy. Even the aliens was created. You see what I'm saying? Something created them. So this shit is this shit is crazy, bro. And everything is made to the correct T. But then you got another nigga like look, bro, like, all right, look, dig this, right? Everything they show you on TV is history. Even yo, look, this I be thinking about it. You know how they be showing you like Marvel and shit like that? I think that's funny history. I think it'd be like the dudes that be like gods and shit like this, that be like, that still live here, but they blend in. Like, you know, they show you too. It'd be an old dude walking down the street with a hoodie on and shit like that. And then when something happened, this nigga throw his hoodie off and Thor and shit like that. Nigga turn to Thor in the middle of nowhere. Like, oh my God, I thought he was a regular person. They be showing you like things they be doing. And they'll show you like, one time before a man, it was a goddess named Emphium. And it's like, it be real shit. But it's like history to them. Like, it's like me making a movie of how I put in work, but I can't put too much in it because I don't want to give too much out. But when I watch it, it's like, damn, I remember that shit. That shit was so long ago. But you see what I'm saying? It's like they be making movies like that, and they be like, in those times, man didn't, and it was just a brother named something. And it's always two brothers. Like it's like if you really look at that Bible shit, and it'd be almost hand in hand with this shit sometimes. And then his brother and this nigga came to Earth. He was an alien. He came, niggas. He was sent from galaxy of to Earth where he would rest for years. And they sent the nigga, and then they said he been watched over. And it always it's like a story. And then you get into like the Marvel shit like that. But I'm like, yo, they be doing every shit, X-Men and shit. People with superpowers and shit. Man, that shit be real in the motherfucker, yo. But the way they make it, mermaids, under the sea type shit, man, fuck that. Now all of a sudden there's mermaids coming through. Yo, if this was 1960, yo, this is what I think, right? In the 1400s, just say like 1012 BC. Like I believe by the world being so jungly, like things hid more. Like right now it's so much building, people running around, like by it being so wooded, like things really came down. Like I believe it was mermaids, but they was really in the like them niggas like they was really like they was active. Like they was really like everything was more active because how much people like it was so wooded. Like it was the vegetables, the fruit, the animals, the food. Bigger the animals, nigga, bigger the butcher. Big ass animals, nigga, walking around. You know how much you take a mammoth? You know how much a saber tooth, nigga? You know what? Nigga, that's a good meal for. You know what them, yo, you ever see how big those, yo, think about this. Imagine how a bigger whale was back in motherfucking 1204, nigga. Or 804 BC. A whale. Imagine how big a goddamn shark was. You see what I'm saying? And people had to live with these. Yo, imagine boats on that water. Imagine boats, nigga, with water, with animals in water like that. If you fall in that motherfucker, nigga, imagine fishing in the water like that. Imagine taking one of those fishes off the hook. Yeah, I'm talking about some big shit. You don't know what you gonna catch. And nigga, oh 04 BC, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? You know, fishing is different. This ain't like no goddamn bass, nigga. This ain't no small nigga. What? Y'all crazy. I be thinking that people don't think like that. That's why Jesus said one fish fed 40 niggas. What type of fish was it though? Nigga, it could have been a whale. See, that's what I'm saying. Nigga said one fish fed 40 people. I bet it did. You see how big those fish was back in the day? Nigga, that was a whole hammerhead. You see what I'm saying? Of course it fed 40 people. Nigga, you brung in a whole goddamn a megalithon. What the fuck? That's 10 school buses long. First of all, this is what I'm thinking about. First of all, if Jesus fishing, what pole did he have? That's the fuck I want to know. Jesus, did he have a pole? Was Jesus just catching fish with bare? Was he just going to water this fish come to me? And he just grabbed the biggest fish and it just put on the plate? Jesus, did you fry it? Was it boiled? Was it baked? You see what I'm saying? Did you know? This how deep it is. People don't really know about this shit. Did you know that there's recipes that Jesus had? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Listen. Jesus' favorite, I think his favorite snack or was like honey or honeydew, whatever you say like that. They'll tell you, listen. Like they made, like just say chicken. They'll say 4 cloves, one, like they'll talk like that for like, I don't know how to explain it. They're like ginger leaves. Like they would say all like natural shit and shit like that. Look that shit up, yo. Look, y'all don't think I'm bullshit? You know black people, they make fried chicken, right? Look at how the original fried chicken was. The first person, yo, this shit is some, yo, look up fried chicken, how it was created. Like, I don't want to talk about it because I only seen it like 2 or 3 times. So I don't remember by heart. But I was wondering, like, yo, who the first person that made fried chicken and shit? And look at the recipe for this shit, yo. Look at the recipes back in Hebrew days and like how they made like chicken, cause chicken was, or lamb, or like just look at the recipes from like Jesus era. This is no bullshit, yo. Niggas don't be seeing that shit, yo. What did Jesus do when he was like, what was it like? What was his favorite color and shit? What was it? Like, not even that. Like, yo, what was Buddha's like? I mean, just weird shit. Cause look, this is what it is. They be having that information. And it be out, but you really have to look for that shit. All the information is out there because they can't seal it all. It's some information that you can't read. Like this, think about this, right? Every movie in The Exorcist, or not even Exorcist, any movie that shows exorcism, they never talk to the devil in English. They always talk to this nigga in like Latin or some shit. So if a devil was in here right now, nigga, he don't speak English, nigga. What the fuck? You notice that? They'll do the book in English, like Our Father, the devil get. Nah, that's that book. The real ones, they nigga, they be speaking that shit in Latin. Oh se dubaku se dumbaku ba se, and then they say in English, I repel you. Yeah, nigga, that nigga ancient. Why this nigga speaking Latin and shit? This nigga Spanish? Let me find out the devil Puerto Rican, man. Let me find out he the big homie. Let me find out he the big homie for the Spanish or something, man. Let me find, I don't know, man. What the fuck this nigga speaking Latin and shit? What he Spaniard? Let me find out he's a Spain and shit. He from Spain. What the fuck is you talking about? This nigga don't speak Hebrew. I don't get it, yo. A lot of shit don't make sense. A lot of shit that they do in this world, it's like a cover up, but they throw it in your face at the same time. Like, yo, you know how many people, like I was telling, yo, celebrate Thanksgiving, yo, but they conscious. You can't even call yourself conscious if you celebrate that shit no more. Like, if you celebrating Christmas shit like that, you can't, like, how, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you actually be conscious and you like, yo, that's like me saying, yo, you can never, look, this is the thing. Nobody's perfect. We're not here to judge or right and wrong. That's not our job. We're here to judge people based on what they say they are. If I tell you right now, I fuck up, I can't get mad at you by fucking up, but I can get mad as when you mess up more when it's not balanced. So when you call yourself aware of you like, yo, I'm conscious of my fuck ups, that must means you're getting better at not doing it as much because you're aware of it. So I don't expect you to always fuck up the same as much because now you're aware of it and you're working on it. You're not going to be perfect on it, but I can tell in the next 4 or 5 months that your fuck up has lessened because of your awareness of being conscious. So when you're telling me, yo, I'm conscious about just these things, I'm not judging you for being conscious. That's not my job. I'm judging you by after you tell me your actions behind that. See what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm Christian. Okay, I'm not mad at you being Christian, but I'm mad at you if you're a Christian and you go to the bar and you drink until you pass out. Because then it's like, hold on now. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I can't say I'm in a gang, but I go against gang code. Because then gang members that's really in the gang life is going to tell me I'm wrong. If you was doing nothing wrong, then people that was living honestly wouldn't have nothing to say about that. But people that's really in it, that lives 10 times more than I do, will call me wrong for what I'm doing. So that must mean I'm not living up to what I'm saying because the people that's more influenced in it is pointing it out that I'm fucking up. If it wasn't so bad, they would say, it's okay. But they don't want to say that. So it must mean I'm not really, you see what I'm saying? So any Christian that was stone cold Christian would not agree with me getting drunk. Any gangbanger that was stone cold gangbanger would not agree with me doing that. Any person that was stone cold conscious would not agree with doing that. But you know what we do now? I noticed this in this world. We can give ourselves labels and even real niggas can't take it away from us. Like you can get, yo, I can tell myself, I'm just gonna give you an example. Yo, I'm 6'1". I'm only 5'9". I'm 6'1" and ain't nobody can tell me nothing else. A person that's 6'1" can look down at me and say, yo, man, you 5'9". And I can look back up at him and say, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm 6'1". That's the world we live in now. When people can lie about their truth. That's the world we live in. So it's so hard now to tell people the truth about them Because always gonna find a lie to make it seem like the truth. It don't matter. Don't matter what you say. Don't matter. Don't matter what you say. You can say right now, yo man, how is you conscious and you still smoking weed when you know how messed up it is? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make an excuse for it to keep doing it. And still call myself conscious after that. You know why? Because ain't nobody gonna tell me shit. That's fucked up. If I was really on my shit, I wouldn't have so many demons telling me what I'm doing wrong. You're never gonna be perfect. That's not the purpose, is to be perfect. Your purpose is always to be a better version of you by the information experiences you go through. Why you mad at something in the past when you learned information about it fucking years on it? Like, you've been hurt 7 years ago. You found 7 years of information to deal with it, and you're still hurt over it. That's like me having a cut. I found 7 ways to fix it, but I never heal it. I just keep looking at it. People giving me mad suggestions. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. I did this, and you like, oh wow, 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 and still look at the scar and keep crying. Oh my God, I can't believe I've been cut. Yo, you got cut 7 years ago, I know, but it still hurt. Yo, you know you can find ways to fix it, I know, but it just keep hurting. Yo, that's crazy. Who taught us that? Because that's naturally not us. It's naturally not. I'm gonna give you an example, right? If a baby is born in the jungle, like, remember that movie Jungle Book? That was a real story of a kid that was really in the jungle, raised with. Look it up. There's always a Freddy Krueger, Teletubbies, all that shit is real. Look up the real meaning behind them shits. It would blow your mind. Look, right? Imagine a kid being raised in the jungle. I mean, just in the jungle. And his parents is a gorilla. He can't speak gorilla though. But he don't know English. Do you think when he get like 10, 11, he's going to be able to communicate with that gorilla through sign language? Or do like different behaviors? Or you think he going to understand a gorilla? What type of dude you think he'll be? How active? You think he going to be slow? You think he'll be lazy? Do you think he'll... Naturally, there's nobody to influence him but fucking animals. There's no people. That's why I put no people involved, just animals. As he develop and has to hunt for his food in a tree or have to hunt for his food on the ground, what type of man you think he has to be to survive? He has to be very... Now, we're born this way because we are born for the conditions we have to live in. So naturally, you have to be strong. You have to be smart enough. You have to have a brain on you to be able to get through any obstacle. And this brain is so strong that you can make obstacles move. Well, that's a long run. But this brain is a key to everything. You can make water move. You can do all you have it. This thing in your brain, you can meditate and go see gods and stuff like that. All this crazy stuff that your body can do. Think about that. And then there's a person that say, man, look, if these motherfuckers find out about that shit, man, look, what we're going to do is we're going to, like, yo, all right, look, dig this. I've never seen pictures of us on a boat coming from Africa to the United States, the Bahamas, to any Caribbeans. I've never seen pictures of that. Now, I haven't seen pictures of Italians or Spaniards or some shit like that going from different places like that. But I've never seen, like, niggas come off the boats in chains and shit like that. I've seen drawings of people's whatever, but I've never really seen, like, real pictures and shit like that. Now, I've seen, like I said, drawings and shit. There's a lot of things in the States. They say, yo, we come from Africa, right? Now, some people will argue with that and say, no, we always been here. Lost America. America is before Africa. The only thing different about America is they covered up everything. Like, there was pyramids in America. They threw dirt over it and made it dirt mounds. There's still Texas. There's hieroglyphics that's on the wall, symbols that's thousands old years older than the writings in Egypt. This is in America. The sandstone came from America. So a lot of things that we understand, right? But they now look, this that's not the point. The point is, why is it that you don't want to tell people the truth? Like that's what blows my mind. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? Yo, bro, did you know back? Like, why does that shit matter? Like, why is it so discombobulated? Why is there so many lies? Oh no, slavery. You came from Africa. Bibles and Muslims and Israelites and all shit. That shit is bullshit, yo. Yo, you can never be a Hebrew. Never, ever, ever, ever. I don't give a fuck how much knowledge you have of them, but you would never be them. I don't give a fuck how much a dude can know how much about females. You can never be a female, bro. You're not genetically designed to be that. You're not Hebrew because you knew about it or you learned that you answered. That's not, bro, you're not Hebrew. Trust and believe it. They might even like you in it, but if you went to Hebrew and you went to a real Hebrew and you say they're not Hebrew, your name ain't Hebrew, your actions ain't, your food ain't Hebrew, your work ain't Hebrew, you don't, bro, you're not Hebrew. Your information is about it. Your connection is to it. Your love is for it. But your heart ain't from it. No, bro, you found out, but you grew up in church like everybody else, nigga. You did everything everybody else did, nigga. You did all that shit. You boom, boom, boom. You did it that everybody else did, nigga. And then you got older, and then, you know what I mean, you found another way. When you over there, grew up over there in Israel, and over there in them places like that, them dudes over there, they different. They whole mindset and ways and respect and humbleness and information and ways of living and lifestyle and is way different than American Hebrew. An African American is different than an African. See what I'm saying? Oh, we got the same color and shit. You know what I mean? We got the same lights and shit, but your little things different. We're drinking goat milk from straight goat over here, bro. We eating fufu. You know what I'm saying? Like we digging in with our hands and shit, bro. No spoons, nigga, straight raw. Nigga, like, I don't think you can compete with these niggas. Yeah, you African. I mean, you from the hood and shit like that. I mean, your great-great-grandmom grew up on this block. But you ain't grew up here. Nah, you just got the bloodline from your grandma. But nah, your grandma ain't here, though. You grew up in America. Your grandma from here, though. Your great-great-great-grandma, she from here. Yeah, we know her. Zuzuza. Yeah, we know her. It's like that. Zuzu. Yeah, we know her. We know her, but we don't know you. Now we don't know you. She did that. We don't know you. She worked at a butcher over here. You ain't work over here, bro. It's different. Everybody wanted, like, this is what I'm saying too. I hate this shit too. My ancestors. We come from my ancestors. Nigga, your ancestors was a snitch. Why do everybody think ancestors was tough? Like, it was a whole bunch of, if it was so tough, nigga, we wouldn't been in slavery. Nigga, not everybody came from the strong ancestors, nigga. Nigga, you came from the one that was telling. You just one talking about, Annabelle was with Charles in the shed, massa. What you tell me, boy? Yeah, I saw him there, sir. You told me ain't that much. That's where you come from. You come from his bloodline. Don't act like, nigga, my ancestors was thorough. Nigga, you name one of them. Name one. You don't know not one name of them. What they do? They was a slave, nigga. They ain't even fight. That's what your ancestors was. You just like them, slave too. And your great grandma was a slave. Your other they was all slave. They didn't fight for shit. So acting like you acting like you come from a motherfucking thorough line, nigga. You know my grandfather was, nigga. He was against that shit, nigga. He beat up 3 motherfucking white people. Oh shit, nigga. Grandpa was a gangster. His dad was a gangster. His other dad was a gangster. It was in his blood. Nigga, you ain't come from that. You ain't coming there. You come from the obedience. You come from the obedience side, nigga. You just the mean one, the brat. I bet you couldn't be like that in slavery. They'd have whooped your ass. Fuck you talking about? We out here running, nigga. We out here risking our life. You know niggas say, nigga, I wish I was a slave. I couldn't be no slave. Nigga, you a slave now. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I couldn't be no slave. What, nigga, you a slave now? Why do niggas keep saying that? Nigga, back in them days, I wish a nigga would whoop me. Nigga. Niggas be beating you up now. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? And the only reason niggas ain't beating you got a gun. If you didn't have that gun, niggas would whoop yo. Yo, let me tell you something. 3 white dudes run down you with Winchester rifles. Hey now, boy, where you going now, boy? Nigga, you be scared as hell. Sir, I was just a travelings. Nigga, you be scared as hell. Boy, you got your papers? Sir. Nigga, shut your punk ass up. We them niggas that's like, yo, man, give me that gun. Like, let me in. Shit, nigga, you ain't like that. We taking risks now, nigga. We was taking risks. Yo, it's in our blood, nigga. Nigga, we different. My mom like that. Her mom like that. My dad like that. His dad ain't like that though. His dad ain't slave though. We ain't come from no slaves though. I don't know where the fuck we come from, but I don't know what the fuck they were. I know we was something. I don't know, but my dad. I think my mom's side was thorough than my dad's side. I don't know. My mom's side might be thorough. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's some thorough. I don't know. I just know the times is different. These niggas is pussy. These niggas ain't what it seems. You can't stop the rave. You can't stop the rave with these niggas, man. See what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what I notice now too. I can't speak on females because I've never been one, but I can speak on the dudes, man. Dudes be getting softer and softer to make females comfortable, man. I don't get it, man. Niggas, remember back in the day, niggas like, yo, I'm trying to get my mom out the hood. Niggas now leave their mom in the hood and get a bitch out the hood first. Dudes is different now. Niggas leave their mom in the hood and take a bitch out first. Back in the day, niggas like, yo, if it wasn't for my mom, yo, my mom's motive. I mean, now it's no. Niggas like, it's a female now, yo. They don't even know. I'm watching these dudes put a female before their mother, yo. Yo, little things, yo. Yo, this shit be different. And females be cool with that shit. We used to have a saying like, back in the day, you could tell based on how the man treat his mom. It's how he treat women. If that was true now, then these niggas don't give a fuck about women. Because they don't give a fuck about their mom. Facts. Yo, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. We was outside. We didn't really talk to our moms like that because we chose a different life. My mom chose to be a pedestrian. I chose to be, you know what I mean, with the rest of them. I always show my mom respect and love, regardless. And nobody, and everybody know my mom will violate my mom. Because they know it will be, God gonna have to sort that shit out. I'm just here to make sure they get to the safe place. But I'm telling you, I ain't gotta be in my mom's face to still have my mom grace. You see what I'm saying? So it's always a love right there. But these niggas, yo, fuck my mom. She a bitch. You know, it's crazy. Violating. But then go and give respect to a female they don't even know. Your baby dad don't even respect her, bro. Something wrong there. Nobody wants to be disrespected and nobody wants to give disrespect because of what it does to the heart. But there's a reason why people go against their nature to violate. Some people are just violators. But everybody ain't bad just because you had bad experiences. See what I'm saying? So that should be bugging me out. How we act, how we get this way? How did we get so hateful more than grateful? How we get so evil but say we so loving? Niggas is different now, man. I just see it. Dudes don't even have a game no more. They just got like money. Dudes work for pussy now. Dudes really work to get pussy. The more money they got, they show you. Let me show you what it does, right? They got these things called gold diggers, right? And they got these dudes, and they be regular cornball niggas. They know it. They be like, yo, rake my drip, shorty. Oh, let me holler. Can I talk to you for a minute? Blah, 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 boom, right? And she be like, no, I ain't got time. I got time. Keep it pushing, nigga. I got a man. Blah, 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 blah. It was like, all right, then, you don't act like that. And they hop in a goddamn Mustang with Lamborghini doors with butterfly backs on it, right? They be like, oh, hold on. This your car? Boop, got you. See the game? It wasn't him. It was what he had. Niggas is like, damn, shorty had the wagon on her. Or shorty was thicker than Snickers. You see what I'm saying? They gonna say, if money gets me that, I gotta get my bag right. And that's what they do. That's what they do. They get it for pussy. And these females know that. So they'll do like, oh shit, niggas is spending money on you, a regular female. You might get a little bit of attention, a little bit of something. Your friends might say, girl, won't you wear my jeans? They got the little butt pad in them. You like, girl, I don't wear you. Like, she might soup you up, put it on. You watch how your likes went from 12 to 13 to 77. You never had 77 likes. That outfit or whatever that look got you, them bangs. Them niggas that didn't look at you, but them cornball niggas gave you some play. Now them other niggas looking at you. And it's all because of that muffin back there. Now, you might understand it, but you like the fucking the motherfucking attention that comes from that shit. So now what you want to do, girl? I want to get my butt done. You went from niggas offering you for what, $100 to chill to $600, $700 to chill. Just offer the cake. What you think will happen in your mind? Oh shit. Let there be a meat implant. Look, you can get your meat done. You can go from 3 to 7. You can go from 7 to 11, nigga. You know how many females is gonna be paint? Nigga, let me see what you got. You got that Joan done? It's always gonna be one nigga that trying to get the bigger job. I got the VIP package. What? The 3 got? And we got the whole 12. You got the 12 Joan. It's always one nigga that try to match it, dude. You know 11 is the max, but there's always one nigga. Like, I know you can add extra top to it. See what I'm saying? Some weird shit. Wait until that shit happen. Wait till you see females acting different. Wait. I'm telling you, yo. That's how it is. It's like, I don't know, like they made money off niggas' lust. Like they learned lust and they learned greed and envy. And they use that shit to us like TV. And so, I don't know, it's weird, but that shit is smart, yo. Because people's not even aware of it. They just going with it. But you bugging. They not doing that. They got a game called the Matrix Awakening. Play that shit. Play that shit, yo. Shit's deep. Try it. That's what we all feel like, yo. Robots. Telling niggas they in the Matrix. They don't believe, like, yo, bro, you in the Matrix? What? You're lying. This shit feels so real to me. Yeah, that's what robot would say. That's what a robot that was programmed would say. But then you got some out of the few that says it does feel a little weird. Yeah, that's the ones that, you know what I mean? They see the light, but they in the fight. It's a lot of shit we can go on, man. It's a lot. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you some real shit, yo. Let me light my joint up. This YouTube shit, I don't like making money off gossip. I like always being a builder, nigga. That's what I grew up off. Like, yo, my niggas, we build. God body niggas come together. Israelite Christians, whatever you are, nigga. We just like to build, nigga. Let's see what your mind like. See what I'm saying? See what your mind made of. Let's see how far we can go. You see what I'm saying? That's what we got off. Intellectual conversations. That's what really gave you your respect. When niggas walked around and said, yo, my man, right? He's smart as hell, yo. Now, I'm not saying niggas ain't gonna beat you up. You gotta have that's a whole different life right there. But when it comes to mental, I mean, niggas will fuck with you on that alone for different things. It could be money. It could be plugging. It could be anything. So you had to learn how to use that brain. People will fuck with you because they know they about to put yourself in a situation. They might need a thinker around. Like, yo, bro, I'm about to take a trip out of town. Like, I really can't fuck with these niggas. They don't be on point, but Hey, yo, bro, I need you to look out for me a little because I know you be on shit. Niggas on, you know what I mean? Niggas going, you think you get paid for that? You see what I'm saying? There's a way if you know what I mean? So being smart, that's what we always been on. But it feel like since internet gave niggas a lane for talking shit about the niggas and you can get paid for, that's why they say selling your soul, man. It ain't just Illuminati, man. It's just anything. I tell a nigga right now, yo, $2 million, you do some weirdo shit, niggas gonna do it. Niggas might not do it openly, but they'll do it behind closed doors because money is the root of all evil. I don't know why it's imprinted in God we trust, knowing what you do to people. See what I'm saying? Niggas will kill their mom for the right price. Niggas say, yo, I'll give you 60 billion. What? 60 billion? 60 fucking billion, nigga? Yeah, only thing I do is take out shit, you know what I mean? You got 72 hours. Niggas be thinking like a motherfucker. Some niggas say, I'll never do that shit. That because the opportunity never been presented to you. I'm not saying it's to me, but I got common sense. I'm not taking it. I'll be just thankful that opportunity like that was presented to me because maybe it was something to me that was chosen, or it might be something to me that was that reckless that motherfuckers that saw that I was wanting to do. But I'm thankful for the opportunity, and I'm thankful maybe another opportunity that might come around, but it might not be somebody I like. So I'm gonna take it. But my mom, I ain't doing that, but I'm thankful. Cause I know it's like taking a deal from the devil. Cause only the devil gonna make that type of deal. See what I'm saying? I'm thankful, but I'm cool. But some people, when they hear that money, bro, they'll go, yo. Telling you, man, so they know that shit. They know how to make the food taste good. Hey, yo, you ever think about this? Look, just say since the 1970s, we've been giving cows beef. From the 1970s to 2023. To feed every fucking store that holds beef, restaurants, entertainment places, clubs, everything that provides beef. How much cows do you think we need to slaughter a month, 6 months, a year to provide meat? How many cows do you think we have to provide that much meat around the world? Like, how many cows do you think we have? I'm talking about just restaurants. I'm talking about like mom and pop spots that you never heard of, little restaurants, little corner stores that do deli, that do like, you know what I mean? All these stores that provide beef from all over the world. How many cows do you think need to be slaughtered to provide? Because every cow has only certain parts. So to get maybe one part out of the cow, you got to kill 60 cows to get that one part out of that cow. So just say I need to get a liver. 6 livers don't come in one cow. So to get one liver, and I got to order 100, I got to kill 100 cows to get 100 livers. So how many places order cow liver? Just say if I don't know. Just say if it's like 80,000 or say 50. I don't know. Same thing with chicken or pig. Like how many do you have to kill? Like how many do you have to have? Now they have a lot of them. How many do you really have? Like you've been doing this for how many years? The videos they show us be old. They don't show us no new videos, do they? Like of them killing cows, like 2023 videos. Nobody recording them no more. All the ones like 5, 6, 10 years ago, and they was motherfuckers recorded 10 years ago. Show me the new ones. I know the technology has evolved from just putting them in this little thing and dipping them in hot water. I know it's evolved. Come on. You still doing the old methods? Come on, let's be real. What's up with all these like Area 51s and shit like that? Y'all still keep talking about the same shit. Y'all still got y'all same spot. Like all this weird shit. Like people don't be thinking this shit. Like why did China make another sun and another moon and shit? Like why they do that? Why are they making that shit? Like what y'all doing it for? This nigga China made a whole new sun. For what? And it gives off heat. Just like a sun. What the fuck you doing that for? Who gave you the information to do shit like that? Like what type of science you got? Like how did you even know how to like what materials and particles that you need to make a sun that high in the sky? You could put a thing in the high in the sky and it can bounce heat Like, what type of heat does that? Like, what generator is that? Like, what does it plug to? How? Like, what makes it go in the sky? Does it just fly in the sky? Does it lift off? Like, what? Like, what makes it stay in the sky? What makes it sit there? Is it a crane? Like, what the fuck is up there? They show you this shit, but they don't tell you enough. You ever seen the first dinosaur cloned? Yeah, they took that video off. Me and my wife seen that shit years ago. They got other videos now, but I don't trust them now because they put fake ones up. You ain't see that dinosaur they cloned? They got. I'm probably look on Google too. They got another one cloned. They cloned the the one with the one that fights the one with the horns always fight T-Rex. I think a Triceratops or shit like that. He died from bone cancer. They used the ostrich egg and they took the bone marrow, the DNA out of something like that, and they put something, and they used the ostrich egg because that's the only egg that's old as that can hold, I guess, a fucking dinosaur or whatever. So they put it in the ostrich egg and it came out, but it died after like 6 to 8 months off of bone cancer. The bones, whatever, in it, I guess, start whatever. And they showed them all buckled up. They showed it like 2 weeks walking around all messed up, and then they showed you a week after lying on the ground. But then they showed you when it was born too, but they took that video off YouTube. Not when it was born, but like one of the scientists holding the hand. It looked at fake, because I thought it was fake as hell, but it was real. Because the same motherfucker one died of bone cancer. So I thought it was fake, but the motherfucker died and shit. A lot of shit they be trying. They ain't gonna tell us everything. You don't watch some of these birds? You ever seen a shoebill bird? A shoebill? Look at that bird, man. I'm little shit like that. I'm just showing you like dinosaurs that existed. But they still like, it's a lot of shit that's weird how God or the universe made these animals and shit. Think about the first dog. You ever think about the first dog? It wasn't a pit bull. No, it was a wild dog. How did we get all these new dogs? Like, how did we get pit bull, chihuahuas, and how did we get them shits? Like, how did we get all these breeds when it was only one? Like, it was only one breed, a wild dog. A dog that was running wild, like a fucking hyena, but different. Lean, more lean and shit like that. Like a fox, but big like a coyote. I mean, like a whatever. See what I'm saying? How we get so many breeds from that one? Rottweilers and bulldogs and fucking small dogs and shit. How we get all that shit? Who made these shits? That's like having 20 different giraffes. But we all know it came from one giraffe. Because we seen the original. But now they got like short neck giraffes, small feet giraffe, no spot giraffes, giraffes with no horns, giraffes with long tails, giraffes with short. Like, who made all these brands of giraffes after the first one? Nobody asks questions like that, or people just go along with shit. Like these holidays and shit, like nobody asks that shit, or they just enjoy it because people like comfortability. They don't question shit when it's comfortable to them. That's like we're telling right now, yo. You know your money comes from dead people will. What, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. They wouldn't want to hear that shit because then it will stop their money flowing. People don't want to believe the truth when it benefits them. Because if it hurts them, then they won't want to benefit no more because their conscience will fuck with them. Like, who gave us a conscience? What's the purpose of having a subconscious and a conscious? Like, what? Why can't you just have one? Like, we go off frequency, right? We go off. Think about this. They said, you are as big as your environment. They said animals only get as big as your environment, right? I be thinking this shit. Why we live in houses? Why they box? Like, why can't we just, like, all right, boom. Understand, like, heat and comfortability and shit like that, right? But it's more to that. Like, when we get mad, like me and you right now, we argue in this house. That energy stays in this room. It ping pongs off the walls. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Doesn't have the way. If we argue outside, guess where the energy goes in the wind? It's not in the house. That's why me and my wife said we can't really argue in the house. We gotta go outside. Can we argue in the house? That energy stays in the four corners. Doesn't have no way to escape. Open windows and stuff like that. That's good, but I'd rather argue like outside. You can't. But some people don't give a fuck. They'll argue loud as hell outside. Don't matter. But the energy leases outside, ain't inside. What happens if you argue in that room and your kids walking in? What happens if you arguing the shit out that room? Arguing like crazy. Then you go to the store And then y'all good now, but you come right back in that room. Guess what's waiting for you, that energy? Who taught people how to trap energy? How did you even know that? How was you so aware and conscious of that? It's deep. Things that we do that we don't know that we do, but we're programmed to know. Now, you know what I mean? We are programmed to not be programmed, but we allowed to be programmed to not kill the programmer. Sometimes you gotta watch when you talk like this, because next thing you know, I might see a black car sitting outside my crib. So you gotta watch that shit. You gotta watch that. That's why I be scared to talk too much. A lot of niggas go missing, and they be small YouTubers and shit. Nobody even heard of them niggas. But it's always like one or two people that watch them. The story of the unknown, and they'll tell you like a small YouTuber was nigga. All right, y'all niggas think it's shit a game. That's why I'm playing a game. I don't play that shit. Next thing you know, I be dead in some bullshit. Some dumb shit, and people believe it too. Yeah, he was in the streets. Like, damn, nigga, that nigga was in the streets for mad long, nigga. Next thing you know, a random drunk man trying to get in my crib because somebody paid him $300 after he was drunk to save whatever, some dumbass story they made up. You know what I mean? Just to see, you know what I mean? Just to, you know what I mean? Tell you, this shit be deep. I'm on it though. I ain't gonna keep talking too much about it. That shit be deep, yo. That shit is deep. And now I'm back on my chat because I wasn't looking. Salute to everybody. Jeff, Street Clothes, Dark Knight. It says, all you do is project. The Dark Knight. I don't listen to you. You hear now, listening. Jesus wasn't real. J wasn't invented. That's a fact. The world is a mystery. The ocean hasn't been explored, but only 10%. That's a fact. This is facts. That's why I'm telling you, man. That shit be deep, bro. It's only for deep thinkers, though. That racism shit, that shit is bullshit. That shit is bullshit. I wonder if aliens is racist. Like, yo, we don't fuck with the blues. Nigga, we the grays. Nigga, the greens don't fuck with the oranges. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. That's understandable. I have to be understanding based on, I don't see bluebirds hanging with redbirds. But we all live in the jungle together. When people say, yo, I wish I was a bird. You ever seen how baby birds get eaten up by like all these other animals like ravens and snakes and shit like that? Yo, to be a bird is a hard life, man. That shit ain't easy. So you gotta watch what you ask for, man. Being a human ain't easy. See what I'm saying? But when I get back to that racism shit, I'm understanding of each one chill with like okay, we all live in this jungle together, black, white, Spanish, Indian, all that shit like that. But we all live amongst each other. We all share the same water hole. We all share the same woods. We don't take too much from the woods because then that takes food from the other people that living in the woods as well. So we're understanding about the resources. We're like this, but we don't mingle because what we cook in our woods might be different than what you cook. How we train our kids might be different how you train your kids. The way we treat our women, but we don't want to judge. If we're living in our jungle, doing what the fuck we do, then nobody can say nothing about it. But what happens if one of your people from your jungle come to our jungle, then that's where all the debate comes from. Well, in my jungle, we don't do, well, we do this, and that's where the confusion comes. Because then some people are like, yo, I like that idea. That's not bad. And then it comes confusion. So if we just stick to what the fuck we got to do over here, we ain't got no confusion. Just like if somebody come from my jungle, like, yo, I like the way y'all do your mashed potatoes, but y'all need to add salt. And people's like, well, we don't add salt. And then they say, no, niggas add salt. I'm like, yo, this shit good as hell. And now they stop listening to the chief and start listening to you. Now the chief and you beefing because now you coming with all these goddamn seasonings and herbs causing fucking distractions and shit. See what I'm saying? But it would have never happened if you'd have never brung you and that fucking salt over. Keep you and that fucking salt across the street. We don't need salt. I know it tastes good, but nigga, we don't need it. And nigga, I know we can sleep in trees higher, nigga, but we good on the ground. And we'll deal with whatever comes with it on the ground, nigga. Until I make a decision to be up on the tree, nigga. I make this. It's not an outsider. That's what I'm saying. We gotta stick with whatever you feel comfortable with. Take the race away. If you feel more comfortable, if you're a black guy and you feel more comfortable with the white guys over there, there's nothing wrong with that, nigga. Go where you feel comfortable. If you a white kid, you feel more comfortable with the black kids, and you like chicken and all that crazy shit, and you don't like milk at dinner time, but come over here, nigga. Ain't no fucking difference. It's just your choices and preference. If you a black dude and like white girls, nigga, go over there. Ain't no difference. But don't try to do both. Don't go with the white girls over there and then come to the black girls and say, well, white girls don't be doing this. Oh, then go to the white girls and be like, well, black girls don't do that, bro. Don't cause no confusion in their life and their environment. Don't do that. If this is what you choose to be with, whatever comes with them, you gotta accept because you made that choice. That's what it is with when you come into gang banging, or you go corporate, or you go into church, or if you go whatever choice you make, you gotta live whatever comes with that choice. There's gonna be certain events in church you're gonna want to go to that you don't want to go to, but you have to go to it be based on your loyalty for the church. There's gonna be certain things in gang life you don't want to do, but you gotta do it based on your loyalty to the gang. There's gonna be certain things in the corporate world that you might have to take and don't like from other people in higher sources, but you already made that decision when you chose to take that job on. So that's what choices are made. That's what men do. We make choices and we stand by them. What is the homie? Yo. What's good, bro? Oh, hell no. No, I know you'll call me once she was done now. I know you'll call me once she went. I know you had the Black Friday joint. How much? What they got the ace for? I'm about to go up there. Get the fuck out of here. Are you still up there? I'm about to go up there.